Hi, it's Bill. Whichever hand, doesn't matter, right? But anyway, so today this is kind of a really cool thing. This is like Asian inspired. It's pulled pork with underneath noodles. That's a tongue twister for some reason. So I like cooking pork butts, and I'll break them up, freeze them. And what you want to do is you get it out ahead of time, throw it in the oven because you want to separate out all that grease and fat. And then I put it in a skillet here, and I'm basically letting it kind of break up with a little heat. And you know, you could fork pull it before you put it in there, whatever. But this is good enough. I'm just going to put a little black pepper in here for some seasoning. Oh, it smells fresh. Fresh. Alright, so all we're going to do now, this is pretty toasty warm, I don't want it too toasty, is, so you want all these flavors. Like, I love ginger. Well, ginger paste to me is like the answer to all your problems. So I just want to put a tablespoon ginger paste on there. And this one's going to make you laugh. I need 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. If I can get it open. The lid's always really stick shut. Oh, and I didn't tell you, there's about a half a pound of pork in there. Alright, so let's get our 2 tablespoons. Oh, yeah. Oh. I really want to get that kind of mixed around. Yum, yum. So that just like changed the whole complex of this dish. Grab a piece of paper towel. Like I said, so I don't want to keep it too hot. I mean, I don't want to let it get too hot, so I'm going to turn it down just a little more. I still hear it sizzle a little bit more than I want. Alright, so now I need to put in 2 tablespoons of this chili garlic sauce. To me, this is really, really fun to eat. 1. There's another sauce that I like to use, and I could have done that with fresh garlic. But believe it or not, I bought this for something else, and it's probably coming to the end of its expiration, so I figured I'd better use it. That's what I do best. Alright, and here's the fun part. Peanut butter. I only need 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. That's about what's in one of these little containers, so these are kind of cool to keep around. But I don't want to waste that today. It's great for kids' lunches, you know. And I just need to get some peanut butter in here. It's like 2. It's not very cooperative. And see, this is really something kind of easy. I mean, I know it has a lot of ingredients in it, but it's still pretty easy to make, right? And I'm going to kind of eyeball this, but I need about 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Keep that handy, I might need it. Get that peanut butter nice and melty. And you can change the flavor profile if this is something you think you could get your kids to eat with the peanut butter, and just take out like the the spicy garlic stuff. And I don't know if you ever used this, but I like putting oyster sauce in. This is like, I use it in stir fries. I use it when I make fried rice, for instance. I think it's really, really great. But I need 2 tablespoons, and this stuff is really thick. I want to get all these flavors mixed up, get it all warm. Don't want to go crazy. This is really breaking down the pork and getting all those flavors. So we want to keep it kind of this like pasty consistency as we're heating it up. And then, last thing I do is go to my refrigerator and grab some chicken stock I had open. Yeah, let's see here. I've been using this, you know, I always try and think, what do I have left over in the fridge and what can I make? Alright, so we know all those flavors are well imparted. I need to put about, let's start with about a 1/4 cup. Now it's just a game of getting it just where you want it. Really smells good. Sometimes just kind of, there's some things you just need to kind of slow cook and get all the, everything just so happy, get all those flavors together. You know, searing is such a different art than this, and this is just fun. So ultimately we're probably going to put about a 1/4 cup in here. I'm sorry, 1/2 cup. I did it 2 1/4 cups. Get it toasty warm again. And so my big ta-da moment is that I didn't have any undone noodles. I don't know why I trip on that so much. But what I did have was I had some leftover pasta. So we're going to toss a little linguine in here, and then we'll see what else we got to do. We're going to start with about 1/2 pound cooked pasta. We're going to carefully, so we don't destroy everything in here. And I just need to get the pork to kind of mix in here. All right, now that we can see where it's all going, I'm going to get my, and the pasta is really kind of separating out the pork. That's what it's supposed to do. And I want to put just a little more know, it's worth taking the time to cook pork shoulder, pork butt, because you get so much out of it. And you know, it seems like you're spending a lot of money, but you know, gosh, you get so much actual meat out of it. And I'll link how I do it. Okay, so now what I want to do, we can get our, it's getting a little hot. I want to get a little bit more. And there was only a cup in there left, so I know that there's I'm not going to drown this all out. And it's really starting to fall into place now. Oh, there we go. This is what we want. This is kind of like a Americanized, Asian-inspired pasta dish. All right, so what are we going to do? I think we've got it ready to serve. Chicken's already absorbed into everything, chicken stock. And you could use vegetable stock. I always have chicken stock open in the fridge, so guess what? I'm going to use it. Alright, so, oops, remember where I left it. So I just want to throw some scallions in here. You know, you can just put it on top when you're ready to, after you serve it. But to me, let's get them nice and toasty warm in there too. This would be a way to really improve school lunches, wouldn't it? Something with a little flavor. Okay, let's see what this looks like when I put it on a dish. Doesn't that look exciting? Doesn't it look good? It smells great. I love that peanut butter thing going on. Get a couple green onions on there, scallions, to make it look prettier. Magnificent. So, this is an easy one. Like I said, everyone should have a little pulled pork in the freezer. Get it out, heat it up in the oven, get the grease out of it, and serve it up. And let me tell you, you'll have a great meal. So, like I always say, please keep subscribing, comment, ring the notification bell. And I love when I get up in the morning, because I get up with the chickens, and I've got all these comments coming in. I do thank everybody. So I want you to have a great day, and I'll keep on making these videos for you.